Human vanity is a little design flaw. We spend our short, insignificant lives cultivating props to distinguish ourselves from the crowd, entirely blind to the fact that the things we own will eventually own us. We create a distinctive silhouette to feed our ego, unaware that we are just writing the script for our own absurd deletion from the simulation. Meet Hans Steininger. In the 16th century, he was the esteemed mayor of Braunau am Inn, a quiet town in Austrian border. And to this day, he is the second most famous person from that town, the other guy being some dude called Adolf. To the citizens, he was a pillar of administrative stability. To history, he was a man who possessed a 4-foot-long biological anomaly growing directly from his face. His beard was a textile miracle of Renaissance, a massive draped curtain of hair that reached all the way to his feet. It was his ultimate luxury, his walking neon sign of pure, unadulterated status. Hence knew his facial armor was a logistical hazard. He usually kept the massive mane rolled up and tucked safely into a velvet pocket, keeping the code of daily running life smoothly. But on a chaotic night in September of 1567, a sudden fire broke out in the town. The system hit a hard panic reset. The quiet streets erupted into an unmapped frenzy of smoke and screaming people. As the mayor rushed to handle the crisis, his foot slipped, the velvet pocket failed, the 4 feet of restricted fabric unrolled, falling directly beneath his boots. In a fraction of a second, Hans Steininger stepped squarely on his own face, lost his balance and tumbled down a flight of wooden stairs. He didn't die from the fire, he didn't die from a political assassination. The final boss of moral authority in Braunau am Inn was deleted from existence because he tripped over his own chin. He broke his neck on the steps, executed by the very prop he had spent a lifetime cultivating. Hans spent decades running city, managing budgets and enforcing earthly laws. Yet his entire historical archive was reduced to a single magnificent slapstick tragedy. The town was so mesmerized by this systemic failure that they didn't bury the beard. They cut it off, preserved it and locked it inside a glass archive in the local museum, where it still sits in 2026. Every day tourists look at his preserved hair through the safe comfort of their digital rectangles, laughing at the historical fluke while completely oblivious to their own traps. They look at Hans and see an anomaly, a comforting joke from a distant era. You think you're the master of your own identity, but you're usually just a casualty of your own wardrobe. The sea closed.